Hello YouTube, this is Jay here back with another update of my rescued tadpoles. If you haven't seen the last video, what I've done is there was a puddle that was drying up and I rescued a bunch of tadpoles from it. If you want to see the tadpoles, you can see the other video. So in the couple of weeks in which I've kept them, some of them have become mature enough to become froglets. So I have this little froglet habitat which I've built up here. And there are currently 4 tiny frogs in here. You can see 2 of them are there. This is the newcomer here. You can see he still has a bit of his tail, but he's mostly a frog now, so he hasn't moved here. The younger tadpoles are still in the aquarium, and the 4th guy, he is over here. So there are 4 little froglets in here. Some of them are older, some of them are newer, but in any case there are 4 froglets. And I have this little water area, and the rest of it is terrestrial. They are too small, so they cannot climb up this ledge here. It's too tall for them. They can get up to about here, but they cannot quite make it there. So if they become bigger, they probably could escape, but I usually have this covered up with this mesh here, but I have removed it to show you the froglets. What I'm feeding them are tiny insects. At the moment, I'm feeding them aphids. This is the little feeding area here. And also, I feed them flightless fruit flies, which I've purchased from a local reptile shop. You can see them there. There's the adults crawling around, and these are the pupae. They will become adult fruit flies. So these are fruit flies that have a mutation, which means their wings are really small and vestigial, so they can't fly. So these things are apparently used to feed reptiles and tiny frogs, so this is what I'm using. The reason I've made a little feeding island here is because the frogs can't get out, but these fruit flies, turns out they're pretty good at climbing. So when I release the fruit flies into this habitat, they would just escape in like 30 seconds. They'll just crawl right up here and get out. So that is why I made this little island, because the flies can't swim. So when I drop the flies into this island, they can't escape. So at the moment, I'm running low on fruit flies until these pupae emerge and they become mature. I don't have that many fruit flies left in here. There used to be hundreds, but I fed them all. So I went out and captured some aphids, and I also have footage of them eating the aphids. So yeah, that's why 2 of the guys have come here. They are snacking on the aphids. So yeah, they are healthy, they are growing. The rains have come a couple days ago. It rained a little bit, and there is forecast for rain next week. So I think after next week's rain, there will be sufficient water levels, that is stable water levels, that I will feel comfortable releasing these guys back into the wild. So as for the larger tadpoles and most of these froglets, I plan on releasing back into the wild. I have considered keeping them, but it is illegal to capture wild frogs in Korea. It depends on the species, but I'm not a frog expert, and I'm not certain what specific species of frog these guys are, so I'm not going to risk it doing something illegal. I'm going to try and release most of them. Oh, you can see that that guy just ate an aphid there. In any case, I will release most of the tadpoles and the froglets, except for the smaller tadpoles that are a bit behind on growth. I will try to get them a bit bigger before releasing them, giving them a better chance of surviving in the wild. But in any case, the rescued tadpoles have survived, they are thriving, and will be shortly be returning to the wild where they came from. Thanks for watching, guys.